On Christmas morning, the two young kids ran into their parents' room to wake them up. I've definitely seen multiple movies or TV shows where a version of that scene is played out. Before I became a mom, I kind of envisioned what my life would be like with kids. Definitely compared it to movies like the one I saw last night. Then I gave birth to my first baby, and honestly, my life looks so much different than I thought. Like I said, my kids have literally never ran into my room in the morning to wake me up because they've never left our bed. Co-sleeping or bed sharing since the day we brought our now almost 4-year-old home from the hospital. It honestly just makes sense for our family, and my husband and I would not have it any other way. I think it's just so interesting that this is never portrayed like on TVs or movies, or at least not ones that I've seen. I definitely think this is one of the reasons why society thinks it's such a taboo thing. Honestly, I could make a million more voiceovers on all the things that society finds taboo that just like comes natural to us as mothers. People have so many opinions on how we decide to mother. It be about your birth experience, how long we decide to breastfeed, or even just how confident we feel in our own bodies. It honestly makes motherhood feel so robotic and makes it feel like it's something we have to do versus something we get to do. Not really sure if this is exactly making sense, but it's the only way I know how to describe it. I'm not at all saying that you have to sleep in a huge family bed to experience the best part of parenthood. For me, it honestly is one of the best parts of parenthood. Getting in bed and cuddling my kids and watching them fall asleep. No, not every single night do they just fall asleep perfectly, but I feel like whether your kids are sleeping in your bed or sleeping in their own room, you're having some sort of routine where you're trying to get them to go to sleep. Also, every time I post a video like this, people always question how do me and my husband ever get any alone time if our kids are in our bed. A lot of times our kids fall asleep before we do, and you can use your imagination if you're any more curious. Truth is, most families actually end up bed sharing at one point or the other. Maybe it's when your newborn won't settle one night, or maybe it's when you have a toddler that's just not sleeping normally. Will your kids be coming and waking you up on Christmas morning, or will you all be waking up in the same bed together?